organization is a social unit that consists of a group of people who work together to achieve the individual goals of the group or organization. Conflict is a cycle where one party proposes that its advantages are being restricted by another party. There are two types of conflict, which is internal conflict, that is the individual conflict within himself, and external conflict, which is a conflict between two or more parties. Based on the case study, the conflict arises between two managers, which are Ralph and Josh, that been working in the same organization but with a different department. Josh took Ralph's stuff without first discussing it with him, while Josh feels that he has made the right decision because Ralph has too much stuff for his department.
Next is the issues and outcomes. First issue is lack of communication. Ralph is out of touch with the staff working under him. He also busy trying to find out how to start handling the new department, and he has neglected to run the department, which caused the staff not feeling happy. Josh saw an advantage and he was busy stealing technical development stuff while using their disappointment as a pretext to undermine Ralph's managerial capabilities at the same time. The outcomes is he should spend more time knowing and understanding those working under him and have a stronger communication plan as the person in charge of the department.
Issue number 2, which is lack of teamwork. Teamwork is really important when it comes to the industry because when operating in teamwork, the team can function well, generate wider and open ideas. So Ralph have very little interaction with the member of his team. Those employers who work under Ralph say that they seldom have a daily meetings and he appear aloof. For the solution, to form a strong team, trust and respect between team must be built. Open communication, social encouragement is one way of creating a strong bond in the team. Feedback is also necessary for building a strong team. Team members must receive frequent feedback from leaders and team members to build the best and most efficient result. Happiness in team also must be built because gathering together will reduce the stress and workload of the employee.
The third issue is different attitudes and values in behavior. Josh is described as being highly ambitious, while Ralph often comes out as a private sort of person who does not or fits well with large teams of people. So he should be more interested and his people will feel less neglected in this way. And Josh won't have an easy time poaching Ralph people if this happens.
Solution for issue 3, a leader must be more of people person. The leader should also be more involved in what each employee does. In terms of attitude, as a team leader, they must have a friendly attitude to his employee in the organization. The value of understanding must be also applied in teamwork because when employee and leaders understand each other, the main mission of the organization will be easily achieved.
The solution to solve the poor communication is using communication apps to enhance internal communication. The manager can access direct to team chat, voice message, sharing information in form, picture, video, and others. The function of communication apps is using it make public notice of or news through team chat. Next, make internal communication by using in-app chat, and the manager can use the communication app to do a survey or voting, and the last is make event announcement. The solution to encourage teamwork is celebrate when the member achieve the goal. Celebrating the success of team can bring people closer together, encourage them communicate with each other and enhance their relationship, then understanding between each other. This type of celebration should be frequent and no need to be big. This will remind the employee that the goals are achievable and keep their motivation. The form of celebration can be set a day for casual meeting, get out of office for afternoon tea or dinner, and the last is prepare a small present that can represent the department.
As a leader should be a good role model. Leaders are like a mirror for their employees. All their actions will determine how they behave. Make yourself as a leader, not a boss. A leader, when he gives instruction, it is not just instruction, but he with an open mind will able to accept all criticism and opinions for the common good in the organization. Leaders must prominent than others. To prominent, it is not necessary to obtain a good position in the organization, but to ensure that all the tasks given can move smoothly. Do not always be negative. Conflicts avoid ruining the environment, and you always feel restless and anxious. As you know, if you take a positive attitude, good things happen to you, while a negative attitude always attracts negative things.
Next is the analysis of conflict management style. The best conflict management style that can be used in this case study is collaborative style, which also known as win-win situation. Josh's approach to getting more stuff for himself was not only problematic with Ralph, but also to Henry, which is Ralph's predecessor. Instead of waiting for the point where the two managers develop hostility and bitter feelings toward each other, one or both will try to find a way out that will benefit for both of them.
The excellence of an organization depends on the extent of its ability to maintain the well-being of its environment, whether internal or external. So, the aspect of conflict management is a skill that needs to be emphasized in an organization. In conclusion, both parties need to stay together and find a proper solution to that unexpected issue, which is management needs to pay attention to apply the best strategies in managing conflict, while the employees also need to play a role to resolve that conflict.